It's so nice to see you, my friend. I'm so glad you're able to spend some time with me here on A Slice and a Piece of Cake. Back in the summer, I spotted an ad near BC Place Stadium for a new President's Choice product. The ad was for the Halifax inspired DONAIR burger. That just sounded so good. I was intrigued. It looked so interesting. I really wanted to try it. For some reason, I didn't pick it up. I think because of the cost. Initially, I think they were $15 a box, but recently I spotted this for $10 at the Main and Southeast Marine Drive Superstore. So I had to pick it up. $10, absolutely. $10, that works out to $2.50 a burger, which is not bad considering I bought a McDouble with taxes. It came to $4 and that was just like a 3-biter. For $10, not bad, $2.50 per patty. So today we're gonna get eating on the Halifax inspired DONAIR burger. I'm gonna be cooking this in my air fryer. Fun fact, the Halifax DONAIR was declared the official food of Halifax, Nova Scotia back in 2015. Let's take a closer look at the President's Choice Halifax inspired DONAIR burgers. Now you get 2 packages of sauce. Now I bought this a few days ago. It's been in my fridge, so it's not frozen. And you get 4 burgers. President's Choice, the Halifax inspired DONAIR beef burger. It is prepared in Canada. It's 668 grams. You get 4 burgers. Each burger is 142 grams, 5 ounces, and 2 sauce packs. No artificial flavors or synthetic colors, it says. DONAIR sauce included with our show-stopping sweet and garlicky DONAIR sauce. Oh boy, does that not look amazing? Apparently what makes a DONAIR is the beef, the seasoned beef, and it comes with diced tomatoes and onions. And of course, the special sauce, which apparently it's a sweet sauce, and that's what makes it. So we do need to cook this to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. These are the nutrition facts per 1 burger. It's 31 grams of fat, 1 gram of sugar, and 560 milligrams of sodium. And they break it down for the sauce. So 2 tablespoons, it's 1 gram of fat, 9 grams of sugar, my goodness, that's high, and 110 milligrams of sodium. I have instructions for the barbecue, stovetop. I'm just gonna be cooking mine in the air fryer. I did not buy the buns at the same time that I picked up this box of Halifax inspired DONAIR burgers. If I just had noticed the illustration on the packaging, I probably would have picked up the round, thin buns, but I didn't. And instead I picked up a package of pita. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna cook up the burgers in the air fryer, then I'm gonna slice them up, and then I'm just gonna wrap it in the pita instead of going out and buying a package of the round, thin buns. Our unique take on a Halifax classic. These beef burgers are seasoned with traditional DONAIR spices and include our version of the sweet creamy sauce that makes DONAIR so irresistible. So good you'll feel like you've been transported to the East Coast. I do have diced tomatoes and I have diced onions. I also have the pita bread. I'll be putting my burger patties on my air fryer liners. Absolutely a must-have for air fryer cooking. Another must-have is an instant read thermometer. So let's do a temperature check. I cooked this at 375 for 6 minutes. Okay, well, it's at 125. We'll do it for another 6 minutes. Internal temperature has to reach 160. So let's flip these. Let's do another temperature check. There we hit the magic number of 160. Check this one here. Ooh, okay. Ready. That is a pretty thick burger there. We're gonna let this rest. We're gonna slice this up. I have sliced up the beef burgers. I have some diced tomatoes, diced onions. We have the sauce. I'm just gonna go and microwave the pita. Apparently they do steam the pita so that it's pliable. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to the pita. I'll nuke it for 20 seconds. We're gonna come back and we're gonna assemble the DONAIR. Now I nuked the pita in the microwave. I did add a little bit of water, so gotta work fast. Okay, so let's quickly add the meat. Put the meat on the pita. I'm gonna put some onions, some diced tomatoes, we're gonna add the sauce and roll this up. Some tomatoes, maybe a few more onions. Let's add the sauce. It didn't say anything about heating the sauce. Easy open notch. Well, that's good for now. And now we're gonna roll this up. Okay, it's still pliable on this end. So that's my DONAIR. So I'm gonna eat it as a pita because I did forget to buy the bun. So that's what that looks like. I don't know what else they've added to their burger, but it just looks like onion, diced tomatoes, and that's the sauce. This is my version. Want a bite? All right, let's get eating. Bon appetit. Mmm. That is a tasty burger. The sauce is sweet. That is actually really delicious. Now, would I have paid $15 for the burgers? I would say it's a yellow light, but what a bonus to have picked this up for $10. I've never had an authentic Halifax DONAIR. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Never had an official one. But the President's Choice, Halifax inspired DONAIR beef burgers, pretty darn good. I'm impressed for $10. So that's my version of it. I didn't get the buns, but I wrapped it in a pita. Now the pita, apparently they do steam it so it's pliable. I just added a bit of water and nuked it. But it definitely would be better with a soft pita. Overall, I'm really quite impressed with the President's Choice Halifax inspired Donair beef burgers. I think I'm gonna give this President's Choice Halifax inspired Donair beef burgers a green light, especially if you can get it for $10. I spotted the $10 box of Halifax inspired Donair beef burgers at the Superstore on Main and Southeast Marine Drive. So it's a definite pickup for $10. $15? I think I'm too cheap for it, but this is really tasty. Really, really tasty. That is really, really tasty. I'm impressed. Really impressed with that. Well, my friends, thank you so much for joining me here for a slice and a piece of cake. I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. As always, my friend, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated. Make sure you come back and join me here for another slice and a piece of cake.